Ukrainian Ninja, man, this game is terrible. I don't even know where to begin. I'm not going to hate the graphics as they help set the more casual and laid-back tone of the game, but I will call out the horrible animations. What do I mean by that? Well, look at a game like Strider, which is what it feels like this game wants to be. When you push the attack button, there's this really cool sound and the enemies get a little bit of hit stun, and there's a little light that pops on them to signal you hit them. You know, it's very satisfying. In this game, the character just kind of sloppily waves his sword around and the enemy sort of dies after a while. I'm not even sure when or if I'm even hitting the enemies. And just bring this up. Ninja Stars and AK-47 rounds have the same graphic. A small projectile bullet that travels faster than the eye can see, and throwable Ninja Stars have the same graphic, folks. They travel at the same speed, and as far as I can tell do the same amount of damage, all while looking like a tiny little fireball. The only difference is how much gold you're going to spend for each one, but it's not like they're of any use anyway, so what's it matter? I feel there's a lot of questionable design decisions like that in this game. Like, why can I only double jump at certain times? Why is it I can only jump slightly upwards or be committed to a record attempt at the horizontal long jump? Why can I push up wanting to go upwards on a wall and get hurled across the screen? Oh, here's a good one. Why is it I can be walking along the ground just fine, but if I go beyond one girder, all of a sudden the floor insta-kills me? For real, folks, that's in the game. There's no indication either that the floor beyond or before this piece of scenery will instantly kill you. Now, I don't know the intricacies of how to make a jump possible in a computer game, but I refuse to believe it's hard to at least make this magic kill floor a spike pit or something to differentiate it from the rest of the ground. This game does very little to teach you anything. The most it does is give you this little ghost to run ahead of you and show you how you're supposed to make various jumps. As mentioned earlier though, the game is very finicky about double jumps and wall jumps. Thank God this game gives you 10 hearts that take 4 hits to a heart, because you would never be able to survive the first half of the level that way. See, you'll first try to kill the enemies, then you'll realize that's really boring. Then you'll try to jump over them to skip them. But when you do that, you're not going to make it all the way because, you know, he can't jump, and all you're going to do is bounce on their heads like a non-performing Mario. And, damn. I can't even think of anything positive to say about this game other than the music fits it. Now, I put a text review in the Steam forums, and one of the developers actually got back to me. He said they know about the problems in the game, and they're working to fix them, and went on to talk about how they're a small team working long hours, and pretty much what equated I should stop being a jerk about their game. To that I say this game shouldn't have been released. They want payment for an admittedly seriously flawed product. If they really wanted this game released, it should have been done so as like free to play with early release, and you know, give us like 1 or 2 levels just to test the reactions of the audience and see what we catch that they didn't, like their jump mechanics. That way their game gets to see the light of day, they can fix the problems people find, and they can release the rest of the levels for the original asking price that they are currently asking for this game. I mean, put some effort into your work, man. You're asking for money. Like, admittedly, I don't put much effort into my videos, but no one watches them anyway, and I'm not charging for them. Folks, I couldn't play this game more than 20 minutes. When I say this game is bad, believe me, this game is bad with a capital B. For now, just spend the extra $10 and get Strider.